I did want to talk about Bitcoin ETFs. There was supposed to be a decision yesterday in regards to whether it was going to be delayed. Nothing really came out of that, and we definitely took a hit with the market because of that. I wanted to ask your take as to what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin ETFs. Do you think they're coming soon, approval? Do you think it's going to be delayed?
You know, I think it's really interesting because it feels like it's super close, but at the same time, I still have this feeling in my gut that it's not going to be approved.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same. And on one of my streams yesterday, I was kind of talking about, like, even if it is approved, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference because it's not going to be like, oh, the market's just going to pump automatically. I think we might see like a little bit of volatility, but there's still so much more to go with that. It's just like the beginning. We do want like mainstream adoption, but at the same time, like it's not going to be like, oh, immediate bull run.
So we saw that dip yesterday in the market. What I found really interesting about that is everybody kind of like was gasping and what's going on. But what I think is going to happen is as soon as we have this ETF approval, we have the ability for the market makers to not just do that for one day, but to actually do it for consecutive days.
Right.
So instead of just one day of market manipulation, we're looking at like 2, 3, 4 days.
Yeah.
So what I feel like is going to happen is as soon as this gets approved, you're going to see more market manipulation because it's going to give them the ability to take the paper hands out of the equation, more for them, and they're just able to scare the market and make people sell. And so I feel like it's just a taste of what's to come.
I agree.
So yeah, I am interested to see what happens. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like it's not going to be approved, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Let us know in the
comments. Because it will be March, right?
Yeah.
The next one is March.
Next one is March. So we have a little bit of time.
And that's grayscale. So grayscale is up again in March. Plus we have the halving in April.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think it doesn't get approved. We see Bitcoin drop, and then we're going to have a lot of volatility between now and March. And so I actually honestly think that March is going to be the real approval. So
yeah, let us know in the comments down below if you guys think Bitcoin ETFs are going to be approved soon. If you guys are doubtful, we're interested in your takes as well.
And so did you see the new roadmap from ETH? Everyone's talking about our boy Vitalik.
It was definitely not what I expected, to say the least.
Well, Solana is just having its heyday, right? And so we aren't really seeing much ETH action, and there are little NFT pops here and there, but like ETH for the most part hasn't really had any play.
Yeah.
So I found it interesting that he releases this super bullish roadmap for ETH, and it's supposed to really drive down the gas price even further than what we've seen so far. It's the EIP, I think it's 4844. Which is a special number to me, I won't say why. But anyway, so I'm really excited about it, but it sounds like you could make like a rap song out of it. It's like the verge, splurge, purge, verge, I don't know. Anyway, it's super funny. I can't wait to see what happens with the ETH roadmap going
I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. Like, I don't think ETH is going anywhere, but at the same time, we've heard so many times, like when ETH 2.0 came out, they're like, oh, it's going to drive down gas fees, all of that.
And it did, but it wasn't that much.
It wasn't enough to be like, oh, like people are going to now utilize ETH because now it's low. It's like, no, it's still pretty ridiculous.
If you're still spending $20 for a transaction, I mean, like today, that's like half a tank of fuel for somebody. So it's like, some people just, they don't have the means to be able to play it. So that's why I think we're seeing so much activity on Solana. And it's nice to see that ETH is stepping up because I have a big ETH bag and I need that sucker to pump. So.
Yeah, I think people are kind of realizing like, okay, we kind of need to step up our game in order to compete with all of the other cryptos that are doing really well, like Solana. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what happens.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So tonight we have a fun event, IRL Alpha.
IRL Alpha, she went last week. This is my first time going.
So excited.
We're excited to connect with people. Hopefully we see you guys there.
Yes, it's a really great event. Just to kind of recap it again, it's been going, I think this will be the 98th week that it's been going consecutively. And it's filmed in Venice Beach in front of a live studio audience. So we will get to go be there in person. And it's just such a great vibe to meet with local people who are super passionate about Web3 and passionate about content creation, and you know, all of the people that you meet over the years that you've been in here. So it's just like so fun to have a chance to go see everybody.
Absolutely. And I think it's also very different because like we connected on Twitter before we even realized we were like kind of close, and it's like it's a very different vibe when you get together and you're able to actually talk to someone face to face, like NFTs, crypto, like, oh my god, you're in this space too. So like,
but like to find another girl that's like straight Degen, like if we can sit there and talk about like, oh, I put $50 in on this and turn it into $1,000 bucks, like there's not a lot of girls that understand what it's like to import a contract.
Yeah. So when we saw each other, we're like, oh my god, like you're one of me. Yeah.
So yeah. So but speaking of locations, NFT NYC is coming up. My birthday week. We're thinking of going, so you're down, I hope?
Yeah, I am down. We're gonna figure some things out, but that'll be my first. I've been to like a Women in Web3 NFT event before at in Santa Monica. This is the first like major event. I know a lot of people are going, lots of connections. I think it's good as well because we both like aren't really partiers, and like we're the type where like we want to get a good night's sleep and we
wake up refreshed.
Yeah, we want to put out like good content,
meet those contacts.
Yeah, and I think it'll be good too to like actually interview people face to face, because we've interviewed people now, but it's kind of hard because we're down in like SoCal. There are not too many people here. Everyone's on the East Coast.
There are people in like that I want to meet that are just on the East Coast that are like artists that I'm dying to meet in person and have interactions and interview. Want to talk about like how they got into art and painting and how they got into the blockchain and transitioning and how that's kind of looked for them. It's so exciting.
Definitely, and we'll also be able to connect with the rest of the most of the G Media team there, which is a long time coming.
Yay.
So that's something to
Long
definitely
overdue.
look forward to. So tonight at IRL Alpha, we are going to be doing 2 giveaways. We are going to be giving away 100 Demo, which is actually a crypto that you mine in your car, and we're also going to be giving away a miner,
an actual miner plugs into your car. So if you drive a lot, you're on the road, a crypto miner in your vehicle is perfect for you. It's
my first miner. I've had it in my car for like a week now, and you actually get weekly payout. So it's nice to see like, oh, like, you know, it might not be a lot now, but it's a very low market cap, lots of great things to come. So it's definitely a good like intro way to kind of get your feet into mining.
And yes, shout out to Suburban Crypto, who is the sponsor for that. He is the host of these miners, and if you are interested in hosting a miner in your vehicle, please reach out and we would love to put you in touch.
Absolutely. So definitely stay tuned tonight. We're going to be doing that giveaway. You have to be in the stream to actually win. So set your notifications on, and we will see you guys tonight.
Yes. Thank you for everyone to coming to our Degen Divas Live.
We love you guys. I'm Deb.
I'm Julie.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.